In this digital byte, we will cover a Bitmoji library, also known as a Bitmoji classroom. These are a great way to bring your library users into the library space that they are familiar with, even while they sit on their couch. Just doing a quick search in Pinterest, there are many examples for you to take a look at. In this digital byte, we will create our own digital Bitmoji library and fill it with library items, things for story time, browsing books, and library resources. Let's get started. The first thing you need to do is search for Bitmoji in your internet browser. You will need to create an avatar resembling yourself or another staff member. If you are not comfortable creating a Bitmoji of your own person, consider making a fun Bitmoji. You'll notice you have to download it to a device that can handle apps. Once you've done so, log in and create your avatar. Next, search for Bitmoji browser extension and add it to your applicable browser. I use Chrome. Once you've added your Bitmoji extension, you will see it in the top right corner. Next, let's create a Bitmoji classroom. All that is a Google slide. To create a Google slide, go to your Google Drive. You will need a Gmail account. In the top right corner, click on the icon, find the Google Slides, and let's get started. To create a Bitmoji library, what we will need to do is insert a background image and fill it with whatever you want to provide in an experience or a program for your users. In the document provided with this digital byte, look at some other libraries in Wisconsin who use a Bitmoji classroom. So, to get started, consider finding a copyright-free image on the internet, or even better, take a picture of your actual library space or workspace and save it to your computer. One such resource for free, copyright-free images is Unsplash. I searched for Read. There's many images that you can use of generic library spaces. Again, I encourage you to take a picture of your library to use it in your slide. Let's put in a background before we worry about putting in our person, our picture, our Bitmoji. I will need to go up to Insert, Image, and upload the desired image from my computer. I've selected this beautiful fireplace photo. I thought that this image would be a nice cozy setting for our slide. I want to insert my Bitmoji. So I find the browser extension and click on it. I've already made my avatar. To find images of my avatar just by herself, I'm going to search pose. And look, here's all these poses of my avatar. I like ones of sitting, so I'm going to search sitting. Here's my avatar. It tells me to right-click, copy image, then go to the Google slide and right-click and select paste. You can also do so by going into Edit and Paste. So here's my avatar. Let's make her sit on the fireplace. I'm going to click Fill in your space. Let's check out another library that uses the Bitmoji classroom to get inspiration. The Wapaka Area Public Library has a youth services Bitmoji library. You'll see that they took a picture of their actual library space and include their own avatars. They have additional pages linked to their Bitmoji classroom with resources. On here, you'll see that they have linked the Children's Department webpage, just linking an image that was placed onto the slide. They've linked the catalog. They have information about their book packs and homework print. You could put your story time YouTube video or a recording of you doing story time. You could put new books in here for library users to browse. They also have embedded a video here, as you can see, and it starts playing when you enter the Bitmoji classroom. They also have a fall reading challenge through Beanstack. So they have added their visuals or their graphics from Beanstack and link it to their Beanstack page. You'll also notice that there are cartoon elements layered into the library photo. Let's make a simple version. Let's make a storytime Bitmoji classroom. We could add library resources. To add images, go to Insert, Image, Upload from Computer. Find the image on your computer. Let's promote the digital library by linking a Libby image. Wow, that's too big. Let's make it small by dragging. So here's Libby. I would also like to promote Gale courses, so I'm going to go to Insert, Image, Upload from Computer. We could promote Gale courses by linking directly to Gale courses in our Bitmoji classroom. So to link an image to anything, we need to get the link of our desired destination and find the link icon, the insert link icon, and paste the link. Now, when I click on Gale courses, it will take me to the Gale courses page. Let's add in a book cover that links to a story time. Make sure to check the permissions for whichever videos and images you use. I know that author Karma Wilson has released her books for libraries to be using for online story times. So let's pretend this is the video that we want of Bear Snores On. I'm going to right click and select copy link. I'm going to search Karma Wilson Bear Snores On. I like to get my images directly from an author's website. Let's do Bear's New Friend. I will right click, select Save Image As, and save it to the desktop. I will go into Bitmoji, Insert, Image, Upload from Computer, find the image of Bear's New Friend, and position it as if that was going to be our lovely Storytime book. What you might do is link this image to Karma reading her own book. How cool is that? Or if your library has its own YouTube page, link yourself doing story time to your book. If you have a craft that you plan to do with story time, you could add a picture of your craft here and link it to directions on how to complete the craft or a video of you doing the craft. Remember, what you do on Facebook, if you do a live video that is preserved on Facebook, you could link that to your Bitmoji. So if you do a live program on Facebook, you can link that to your Bitmoji objects. Consider labeling your Bitmoji classroom. Here's Miss Ann. Let's add a label by finding the text box and drawing a text box. You can type in Miss Ann. And you can format your text so that your viewers can see it more easily. You can add in a different text box in a different color. I can change the font. Make sure you want the font to be readable. So now we're getting places. It's starting to shape up. Picture your actual library space with your Storytime easel. Put your Storytime book on your Storytime easel. Add in a picture of your browsing shelf of your new titles. Link the new titles to your catalog. Add in a link to your youth services page with information about your programs. When your page is complete, what you need to do is change the settings in the URL before you copy the link to share to the public. What does that mean? All we need to do is go to the URL up at the top of the screen and change the word edit to present. Now, we can click share and change the settings. Many times it will say that it will be restricted away from the public. You want to make sure that your sharing settings say anyone with the link. And make sure on the right-hand side that anyone with the link can view your Bitmoji library, not edit. So viewing, and copy the link. You can also share it with specific groups of people. So if you want to use a Bitmoji classroom for a closed program, you can do so by adding specific email addresses. I have my link, and now I can share it with the public or put it on the website. I've added a fun button to the website and linked it directly to our slide. And here's our Bitmoji classroom. If I hover over a resource that's linked, I can click that now. Let's take a look at how Wapaka did so. They put an image of their Bitmoji library on their website with a link. You can also share the link on your Facebook page to your Bitmoji classroom. You can make your Bitmoji library as complex or simple as you prefer. If you need help getting started, let me know. And have fun making your Bitmoji library. Remember to browse the internet for ideas.